Last time on the system Hyrule, two contestants came to an unlikely meeting.
We're just two people that no one would expect to be talking about the game together. No big deal.
I mean, if anyone asks, if any of my allies ask me, I'll just be like, Miranda, I felt like I should have a conversation with Miranda just to see where her head is at.
And another contestant decided it was time to step up their game.
So I'm just trying to talk to people like Steve and Tony and Miranda and Adrian and figure out what's the best way to move forward and keep my own ass safe and start, thinning the game out.
Matthew knew he was in a bad spot and tried to change it.
So very good. Nick thinks he can try to blow my game up. No, Nick is stupid. Nick is, extremely stupid. I want to punch him in the face, because he's basically trying to ruin my plans for this round. I wanted to get rid of Adrian's round. Can't do it right now because of Nick.
But ended up in the chamber anyway.
I was waiting for this moment to happen. So this is the end for me.
Nonetheless, one person forgot to vote and Nick was sent home.
Jace, you are safe. That means, Nick, I'm sorry, you have been eliminated and removed from the system.
Will the contestants be able to work together this round, or will they get mixed up once again? Find out this time on The System.
Holy the difference 24 hours could have possibly made. Because yesterday, I thought I was getting eliminated. I think I really was. But, I'm still here, which is great. I got lucky that Jace and that Miranda and Tony voted for Jace. And Elena's randomized vote landed on me. Holy God. Breathe a sigh of relief. Breathe a mother sigh of relief. I may have just booked my way to the finale. Which, oh my God, if that happened, you have no idea how good this feels.
So achievement unlocked as this round comes to a close. Apparently I have hit the all-time record for not going into the chamber. And for somebody who's been feeling like they're really totally on the bottom, that's pretty damn good. Apparently I beat Joshua Felix's record at this point in the season last season of the number of times avoiding the chamber, which I believe is 6 now. So let's start off on some good news there. Some bad news is one of my closest allies went home tonight. Hopefully he believes that he was one of my closest allies, but he went home in part due to the fact I think that Elena did not vote because she had work or something, and I don't know what happened. I guess she didn't realize that votes were due earlier, and so Jace ended up staying, even though Matt's arrogant ass is the one who should have gone home. I was actually willing to, when I say I was willing to, as if it were up to me, but if I had things my way, I was willing to let him stay and have Jace go, because Jace is a really dangerous player in this game. No one really quite knows where his head is at and who he's with. So I kind of just feel like I'm waiting to die now in the next round. There's no room for people to lie anymore to me, so I don't know why people even try. Adrian flat out lies to me. Everybody's lying to me, except with the exception, I think, of Elena. I believe that Elena's been honest with me and upfront with me, and I see no reason for her not to. I mean, I feel like she knows I totally have her back, so, but, Elena's trying to position herself in the best possible way to make it to the end, and she might just have to cut me loose at this point.
Hello contestants, and welcome to your next mission. This mission is based off of Twin Mold, the masked insect. To complete it, you will need to navigate through a mental maze. I will present you with options of colored doors. Once you choose one, you will go through it and be given more doors of different colors. It will be up to you to remember which doors you have gone through. Whoever completes the maze by going through the least amount of doors wins the mission. Good luck, contestants.
So you're at the start and you see two doors. One's colored green, one's colored gold. Which one do you go through?
Let's go green.
Green.
Gold.
Green.
Okay, so I go through vermilion.
Okay, you go through vermilion. You see neon and sapphire.
Oh,
Okay, you go through sapphire. You see neon and vermilion.
Neon.
Okay, you see you go through vermilion. You see neon and sapphire.
I think haven't I been through neon? Oh, did I go through? Damn, now I'm getting confused. Let's go through sapphire.
Let's go through, let's go through cyan.
Crimson.
The only doors are camo and lavender.
You mean lavender and coffee?
No, you went through
Oh.
went through lavender, and the only doors that you see at the moment are camo and lavender.
Go through fuchsia.
Okay, you just see chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay, you see cyan, sapphire, and green.
I go through indigo.
You go through indigo, and it's also a dead end.
Great, thanks for sending me this way.
You know what? What's perfect is I'm about to stop and I will be able to write shit down. So you know what? I'm just gonna write shit down and accept the fact that I'm probably doing terrible at this.
And you're done.
Oh my god.
Okay, your total amount of moves was 163, and your total time spent was 28 minutes, 39 seconds, and 94 milliseconds.
Something is not adding up. Well, I started my new job, so I missed the boat, unfortunately, because I really wanted to send Matthew home. I don't trust anyone. I'm pretty sure I've said that before, but this game is the shadiest game I've ever played. Like, in other games, at least I've trusted some people, but I can't trust anyone in this game. Everyone is so fishy. But above all, I think Matthew is a big fishy fish, and I wanted to get him out. Unfortunately, I was training, so I missed the boat, and I randomly voted to save him. I was disappointed in my random self. So I was like, whatever, it's fine, I'll still stay undercover. Have you heard anything at all from Lord Tenning?
No, he doesn't speak to me anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't speak to me either.
He's such a bitch. I swear to God, like, this is why he will never get my vote in the end. Because I have tried to be, like, cordial, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in the last round, I was even like, you know, I'm really honestly not even out to get you this round, ironically. I was like, you know, I told him. And this was, like, me trying to extend an olive branch to him to try to, like, back the fuck off and, like, be like, a normal person. And he's just very aggressive. And it's just, like... And I told him, well, you know, look, I'm honestly probably going to save Nick, but I'm not out to get you. Well, then just do that. We'll just vote for him then. Just do that. Like, and I'm like, dude, wait a second. Like, I'm trying to talk to you, you know?
Right.
Like, why are you telling me what to do and when to do it? Like, that's not cool.
I'm on the train now. But anyway, so yeah, so I thought it would be fine and that I'd still be able to stay in Matthew's good graces since he'll think I saved him or whatever. But no, apparently the vote count was off, and when I went into the 4 of us group chat, there was just weirdness all around because Matt wasn't sure who saved him and like who was lying. And of course they didn't believe me, but I genuinely did save him, so I don't know what's going on in there. My bet's on Tony. I know Adrian's not really with them, or so he says. I actually don't know that, but he tells me a lot of things, so I think he's being genuine, maybe with like the intent of taking me all the way to the end, like as a goat. I'm on to him if that's the case, and I wanted to do the same to him, so well played if that's what he's doing. But I think my bet is on Tony. I think Tony's full of so I don't know. We'll see what's going on with that.
Yeah, no, he hasn't talked to me at all, like, for a good while. I think he's just busy, like, with his Viscount Tony over there and whatever the Adrian is to them, but...
Yeah, they definitely have something going on. But they're not afraid to throw each other under the bus either. That's the funny thing.
No, they're a hot mess.
They're a very selfish alliance, honestly.
Yeah.
They do not care about throwing each other under the bus. It's so funny. Matt
But I fail to understand how they're all still here.
I have no idea. It's like sheer luck, honestly.
Night of revelation yesterday after doing the mental maze from hell that this game has been like a comedy of errors for me. Every single thing that could go wrong probably has gone wrong in a way, but I've been able to spin it in a way that has worked out in my favor, and if I do not go this round, I feel like I'm on track to get myself in a position to like, I feel like I'm riding like this very, very thin line between genius, insanity, and complete and utter fool. And I don't know like which track I'm on. And obviously once I watch the season back, I'll see exactly what I am. I'm either really, really smart, really, really crazy, or really, really stupid. If I was really able to break up Adrian and Lena by just spinning a little bit of information that she can't disprove, like, and because she did not show up on a key vote, that Adrian either was A, banking on getting rid of me, or B, banking on getting rid of Jace, because she did not show up. It is really her word against Tony's. And because Tony has been rock solid the whole entire time. You know, I know Adrian hasn't trusted Tony, but like, because I have vouched for Tony, and if Adrian really was not targeting me, if Adrian will vouch, like Adrian trusts me, then my ability to have vouched for Tony this whole time and be able to spin this whole situation, oh god, if I have pulled this off, this will be the move that I can say this is the move that deserves to get in the win. The fact that I was able to turn Adrian and Elena, just break that apart.
Alright, guys. So thank you for saving me. That's
of course.
Awesome.
Of course. That was easy. Well, not easy to do, but
yeah.
Easy to do.
Yeah.
We've all been in the chamber now, but in the like all survived it now, which is cool.
Yeah. Kind of scary.
Yeah, no, it's super nerve-wracking, especially when you could get the votes to stay, but this like the overload. That's what's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
So like, what do you guys think in this round?
I think Adrian and Elena should be in the chamber together, so...
Yeah, I think that's really smart.
Yeah.
I would be totally fine with that. Like, yeah, I want Adrian gone for sure.
Yeah.
He needs to go, like, because again, he's the kind of person I think will win the game if he's in the end.
Yeah, and I think he definitely thinks he has a really good shot at winning because apparently he's been talking to like everyone and stuff, and like his game is getting blown up right now because everyone's finding out that he's been saying like he's basically been talking to everyone but the three of us. And then, like Matt found out that he's been doing that, and he's been basically like in everyone's ear, like saying like, "Oh, you're my number one," blah 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 blah. Like, let's have a secret alliance type of thing.
Well, he was even trying to talk to me last round. At the beginning of last round, he tried talking, figuring out what I was doing, and I was like,
I was just kidding. I did find it a little weird. Like, so like I know the whole plan. I don't exactly know what the whole plan was, but whatever the happened, I was safe, and that was all I cared about. So, but basically I knew Adrian apparently didn't know what was up, but I still found it was weird because he like messaged me right before the chamber results. It was like, "Hey man, if you stay, I'd love to have like more conversation."
That's so fake. That's literally so fake because he told me, he was like, "I want Jace to go." Like,
dude.
He was like, "No matter what happens, Jace just has to leave this round."
And I had to tell him that I wanted Jace gone too, and I voted for Jace.
Yeah,
like I like. I thought that was so funny.
Like that's what I'm saying.
No, like I think he's just scrambling because like I think he was worried because like if I did stay, he's basically because he doesn't really have anyone.
Hello, contestants, and welcome to your popularity results. The first person in the chamber this round is Jace. The second person in the chamber this round is Miranda. The final person in the chamber this round is Elena. These have been your popularity results.
This round is so.
I've been talking to Miranda basically all night because she's the only one who will talk to me. Because Jace won't talk to me, Steve won't talk to me, Tony's been at a concert and you've been asleep.
I was literally asleep.
And I believe it. I don't think you're lying about that.
Steve shady.
And because Steve will not commit to Miranda anything, I'm pretty sure Steve is voting to save Elena and doesn't want to say it to Miranda's face. But he's made a chat with the three of them. Miranda's told me about this, saying he wants to save both of them. This is basically what he did with me and Nick last week.
Yeah.
You know, I want to save you both.
I want to go after Adrian next round.
Make it. I'm going to make it to round 6. Not in the chamber. Steve got himself a stay of execution by finding 2 pots to smash. Frustrates the harmony, but I have to find a way to get Miranda through this round. I have to. Just don't know how. Steve's not talking to anyone. I don't think Steve's talking to anyone, honestly. Adrian's not communicating with me. Tony wants to get rid of Elena. I want to get rid of Elena. I have to figure out a way to get rid of Elena this round. I think you need to save Elena. I will save Miranda. Tony will save Jace. If he lets me make the final vote, I can control the outcome of this game. If I can control the outcome of this game and get to the final 3 and go from there, make that move. This close to winning this game. There's just a few more moves that have to be made.
So this week on things I knew were gonna happen if we didn't use the mask to send Adrian into the chamber. So today at around 1 o'clock was the first indication that Tony gave to me, at least, that he wouldn't want to use the mask to send Adrian in this round, which I was really worried about because I knew that the chances of probably myself and Jace being in the chamber were really high. And guess what? Me and Jace are in the chamber. The chances were very high. And this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Steve isn't really being clear with where he's voting. If he did, it would make it a lot easier for me to save myself. He doesn't realize that him not saying where he's voting is actually making it so much riskier for me right now. I guess it gives Elena a chance because he wants to protect us both. He made a chat with us both and said that he wanted to try to save us, but he doesn't realize that everything he's doing right now is making it so it's a lot more riskier for me, and that the chances of me going home are a lot greater now.
I don't think I'll be staying this time around. I want to make it to at least 7th place. That's as far, like, I'd be happy getting that far, but now this is 7th place and I don't want to leave. I don't want to be 7th place. I want to stay longer. But I don't think that's going to happen. Literally, Steve is the only person trying to keep me safe right now. I think Miranda and Jace they're both in the chamber with me, but I think they're definitely together, and they're probably together with Tony, so they're probably going to try to do something to save them both. And I haven't heard anything from Adrian anymore, so I don't think he trusts me, and I think he's with Matthew. And if anything, they're probably going to try to save Miranda because of Tony. So I think I'm totally on my own except for Steve, so there's no way. The only way I'm staying is if by some huge miracle something weird happens and they end up keeping me by mistake, like with an overload. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that will happen, but I don't think so. I don't have faith.
Hello, contestants. These are your chamber results. Before I get to the actual votes, we have a small announcement. The system, for the first time this season, has overloaded, meaning that the votes tonight will now be votes to eliminate. Receiving only one vote. Miranda, you are safe. That means it comes down to Jace and Elena. By a vote of 2-1, Elena, you are eliminated and have been removed from the system. However, you will join the jury and have a say in who wins this game.
I'm not shocked at all, but it doesn't mean I'm any less sad. I actually am very, very disappointed that I couldn't make it any further. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm so 100% sure now that I jinxed myself by saying I'd be happy with 7th place. No. No, I think at some point I almost thought, gee, I'm playing this game really well. I think I might be able to make it to, even 4th place, 3rd place. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? I had such a blast playing. This was my very first game and where I was like an actual double agent, and I flip-flopped back and forth between both sides. So it was a whole different experience, nerve-wracking. It was risky. It was thrilling. I'm excited to see a winner crowned. I'm really, really sad I won't be able to play and be in there and be in the system still, but I'm so thankful for the chance I had playing. I'm rooting for Steve. Steve has my vote. Thank you so much. It was a great experience.